Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making these beautiful envelopes. Let's put you on one so we're a bit closer. Okay, I'll move it down. Okay, so we've got the traditional gusset envelope with the policy closure, and you don't have to use eyelets that I have there, but I'll show you how to do that one. I do have a bit of trouble, so if you have a bit of trouble too, you've got a solution there. With that one, and this one is with magnets. Okay, that one's I put that one in my journal because I'm going to put something bulky in there. This one is with magnets, so it closes like that, and we do have a bit of trouble with this one as well, but we soon sort that one out. There's some tips obviously for you to so you can show you that. Not often used magnets, not if it be, they're so cute in journals when people use them in their pockets and little flips and things. I love to see that, but I've used it on this and it does work. The reason I've done it on that is because in my journal that I sent to I swapped recently, I used it in the middle. I had an envelope in the middle and I joined it up. It was, you know, and I joined it up and then I put some magnets and it closes like that. That's quite an idea as well if you want to put one in your signature when you're making your journal. You would actually, what you would do is not make it up until it's actually in your journal. Yeah, that's a very good idea. I'll have to do that. Perhaps I'll do that on video when the time comes to get another. And this is William Morris paper, and it's on Etsy, and it's set to, but I don't know who did it. It's really nice, and this is my favourite one because it's the most colourful one. It is blue, the blue set. Yeah. So I was going to tell you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, and I want to say thank you so much to a lady who said to me, just love everything you do, and bought me some craft items. And it's amazing because I just found out. I found out, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't, it was the day before. It must be on Monday. It's Wednesday today, so I found out on Monday that she'd bought me these craft items and I didn't know, and I just hope she forgives me for not replying because I just didn't see it. Okay, and I am blown away by it, so thank you so much. You know who you are, you know what you did, because you know what you said. Okay, that was on Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, I've got Ko-fi as well where I've got my papers, but you can still go on Ko-fi then Buy Me a Coffee if you like. It doesn't really matter if you find it, whichever one you find easier, but you don't have to do that at all. You just have to view my channel is enough. And let's go now and I'll show you what we're doing today. So today we're going to have a go at gusset pockets. Okay, yeah, I think what I did was I took off an inch off each side of this. This is actually a magnet one, so I'm going to try that later. Okay, but we're not using it for the I'm going to make one for this. Okay, ignore all the scratchy bits. That's hilarious, isn't it? What we're going to do is we're going to take off, this is an 8 1/4 by 11 3/4 ish piece of paper. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're using letter paper. I think if you actually take half an inch off your letter paper, that will end up as, was it 7.5 inches, which should be fine for a journal of that's, you know, the size. Right, so I'm doing half an inch. Yeah, half an inch off. Yeah, half an inch should be fine. The reason I'm doing half an inch off each side, well, I'll show you in a minute why. You can obviously do an inch off one side, but because of my design, it sort of looks, it would look odd if it was, that's why I'm doing half an inch off each side. Always eating biscuits, if you can hear him crunching. Yes, he is. That's not my husband, by the way, that's the dog. Oh, bless him, you can hear him crunching. Yeah, my husband's had, yeah, biscuits as well actually, but not them sort. Not dog biscuits, honest. Right, there we go. Right, so, yeah, so what I liked was, right, so I'm just trying to explain the ad. So if I took an inch off one side, that would make that skew width. I know it's, skew width's the word, yeah, skew width. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at doing this, right? This is going to be your traditional gusset pocket. And then I'm going to have a go at putting magnets in another one, okay? So I'll make it up and then I will put magnets in after. So I think about 7 3/4 on my this. Okay, so you can adjust it if you don't think that's right. Okay. Oh dear. Right, so that's the how it's going to look in the journal. Okay, this is because what I'm going to do is, if you remember what I was going to do, I was going to put, I don't know if I mentioned it now because I started again, yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is put it there, this way around, okay, because that's a brilliant way, because you've got that, I always have this little lip here, and I think if you fill that little gap, that makes up for it. You can also put it in the back as well. It's, you know, you've got a lovely deep pocket then to put things in, haven't you? So, and that's nice and coloured. It's a William Morris print. Now I don't know who's it's on Etsy. There's lots of William Morris stuff on Etsy. This is actually from set 2. Both of these are from set 2. So there's a set 1 as well, but I haven't got that yet. Set 2, it says blue, I think. It's really nice, isn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do now is get some, I think one length of this will be right. It doesn't really matter what this looks like, really, does it? Because this is the gusset I'm making now. So this is, I'm doing 1.5 inches because that's what I learnt off Victoria Designs when I first started looking online for things. I thought, well, that's a good, I like that envelope that Tina made. Tina. Right, there we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is now, this is, it doesn't matter which way round. You can do it that way or you can do it that way. It doesn't really matter. You can fold it which way you like because it will fold anyway. Okay, so I'm doing it, obviously you might know that anyway if you've got scoreboard. Right, so I do recommend scoreboard and learning how to use one as well. It does take a bit of a, because you have to make sure that's flush against the edge and all sorts. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 down there, and also 1, 2, 3 from the edge. So I'm doing 3/8 of an inch from the left, then 3/4 of an inch, and then 3/8 of an inch from the right, which is 1 1/8, I think, isn't it? Something, yeah, that's right. Okay, so then you can fold it which way you want. You can fold it back if it's wrong. Wait a minute, let's get that. I think you fold it, yeah, that's the point, yeah. So it's opposite, I think it's like this. Okay. So I want that on the outside. It doesn't matter what I have on the outside, but I might prefer the same as the cover on the outside. You might not, but you might. There we go. That's it. That's right. Oops. Okay, so now, yeah, so this is this way around. Okay, so you've got this little yetties, and I've done it the right way. So I've folded it with the sort of inside on like that, then I've folded it back so it's on the right side. Okay, so I want it like this. I want it so you've got the groove facing towards the middle. Yeah, so you've got that would be in the facing towards the middle. Okay, so the groove. So the groove is on the outside, and it's facing towards. Do I need the scoreboard at the moment? No, I'm always leaving the scoreboard on the desk and deciding to do everything on top of it. but never mind. Everything, not everything, some things. Right, okay. So then what you want to do then is, let me see if I can find my pencil, which I did have earlier. Here it is. Right, you've got your groove here, your groove, your fold there, okay, your fold. So you want to place your, obviously it needs to be able, that needs to be able to fold, so you need to do, it's about 1/16 of an inch from the edge, whatever, millimetre, something like that. And I'm going to do that to the top, so I'm doing it to there. Okay, so where's my purple scissors? There they are. Where's my purple scissors? Oh look, you can see all the rubbish on there. Right, but never mind. Okay, let's put like this, like that, yeah, so that's there. And then we do the same for this side. That's got to be on the outside, that colour, so we're putting that there. I'm going to try and make this a bit more, yeah, that's a bit of a point about, it is good to use the scoreboard, but then still got to adjust it. But I still believe in scoreboards. Do you believe in scoreboards? That's the question. Right, there we go. Let's just try and get that in. Oh dear. Yes, I do believe in scoreboards. I don't know, but interesting to see if anybody else doesn't believe in scoreboard. You can fold this, obviously. You can fold it in half and then fold it on the, yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Fold it in half and then I'm going to put a proper pencil mark across there because it's dark. And then you've got a third one. Yeah, in fact that is about the right size as well. It's quite funny that. Yeah, so let's put this on here. So I'm facing that the wrong way. That goes with the, so the sort of hole. The hole goes on the outside. That goes in the middle. If somebody was listening and they would have heard me say, I didn't know which way round it was, but if I found out I would let you know, because obviously, oh, it was a nightmare to find out, honestly. Right, okay, yeah. Right, oops, let's put that there. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm putting this, if you notice, just before the edge of there. That's because sometimes this doesn't always fold brilliantly. That's all I'm doing that for. Not because. And I'm putting this flush. This is the right one. Don't matter anyway, I don't think, because they're all the same size. Right. I say I've got the right one. If I hadn't got the right one, hopefully I'd be able to cut it off a little bit at the edge. So let's put that on there. Now the whole bit, yeah, the whole goes on the outside. So I'm going to put that right up against this edge. But I'm just making sure it's not quite on the edge there. It's just slightly, it's 1/2 millimetre. I don't know what that is. 32nd of an inch or something, I suppose. There we go. And we're going to go like this. Or you can use tape. Yeah, you can use tape. Yeah, that's what Tina used to use, tape. Or Tina used to use tape. Oh no, guess what I forgot to do? Because I'm doing this now, I forgot. Right, so before I do that, that's probably even going to dry. So before I'm going to do that, I'm going to make some little circly things. I don't know if that's big enough, is it? It's big enough. Circly things. Oh, is it? Is it? It might be just big enough. Okay, that one. And then, oh yeah, it's an inch, that's why. I cut that other one wrong. I cut something wrong, but I'm using it as my spare bits. Yeah, that's what it's like in this place, right? Okay, I'm just going to find some stronger card. So this is my new punch. Look, it's all brown now. This is my new punch. And I'm going to do, I can do 2 at once here, look. So easily. So I'm just going to stick these 2 together. Okay, they're going to be nice and strong. Fancy gluing that first, I don't know. Should have waited, shouldn't I? Now I'm just thinking, how far down has that got to be? So I might have to quite like that gap. I haven't made a notch, if you notice, because the gap's quite big. But I am going to round the corners. Yay! Might strengthen this, I don't know, or put a pocket on or something. Doing that with the large side. Yeah, like that. Okay, so let's have a look. So that will go. Oh, what have I done? I've got that round the wrong way. I've got that round the wrong way. What an honour. No, I've put that round the wrong way. No, it shouldn't be that side. It should be that side. Right, so I'll put it on top of there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing all the time. I was doing that. Yeah, I was doing a different design earlier. Yeah, so that one's got the other one's got a different design on it, so that's why. That's hilarious, isn't it? Oh, I was doing that wrong. Right, so one's going to come down here. I don't know where I'm gonna get that on, and one's going to come here somewhere. I'll be able to get one with the. Oh dear, I just realised I've closed it and I've got glue on, haven't I? Never mind. Right, so let's see how far it's got to be down. It's got to be sort of, let's have a look. Where's me? I'm looking for my pencil. We don't need a ruler, do we? We've got our mat. I'm going to put that in between there like that. Somewhere like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 2, 3. That line there, isn't it? Well, that's not middle, is it? That'll have to be middle. So do you think there-ish? Yeah, that'd be alright, wouldn't it? Let's see if I can put a line there. And then I want one about here as well. Obviously I've got a awl. I can use that, but I know I've got my crocodile too, but I won't be using that. We're just using my handy dandy. It's in there, yeah. It's in the way, yeah. I'm going to use a 3 over here. Oh, that just fits there, so that's good. Just, but I can do the I'll have to do it with a different one, won't I? Yeah, I'll have to just hope for the best with the other one. Let's see where my mark is. It's there. Right. I don't know whether you can put a. We'll have to see whether you can put. I should be able to. Where is it now? I saw it shine up there. It's there. That one. That mark there. Right. Yep. Right. If this is the one with the bent thing. Oh, it's a straight one. I've got one that's bent at the end for some reason. Right, so I'll put that through there. I'm going to pull it up a bit so it gets to be fairly big. Okay, that's that. Is that the same size as the... No, it's not, smaller. If that is in the middle. Right, it should be. Yeah, let's go up to there to there. Yeah, that looks fairly in the middle, doesn't it? Right, right, and now I'm going to make... Oh dear, that's not the one. I've got circles all over, don't worry. It's because I was doing those magnets and I was using circles for those as well. Right, I need... I don't think I have to do 2 at once. I've got to find where the middle is. Oh yeah, put it here, look. Yeah, put it in there. That's so good. If you've got one of these mats, you know where you are, look. Honest, you do. You do know where you are. You know where you are. You're in your craft room or whatever at home. Right, there we go. Yeah, or wherever you are, yeah. You could not be in the craft room at home, might you? Right, yeah, that's done that, so that's good. What colour do we want? Blue, yeah. Let's have a blue one because it's blue paper, isn't it? Hold on, upside down. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, that's right. Oh, dear. That's why they're all mixed up, because I don't know which way it goes. You don't want to know why things are all like this. There's always a reason. Hold on a minute. That is the right way, isn't it? Yeah. I was right. But for some reason, that feels a bit That feels a bit, perhaps it's alright. So it felt a bit as if it's out of shape, but I'm not sure. Right, so now we're going to get our, oh no, that won't do. I need a crocodile. I need the crocodile too to do this. To set the eyelet, don't you? If you've got an eyelet setter that goes in the middle, and you should be able to do that, or you can use a brad. But I wanted to use my eyelets. Yeah, I do. I want to use my eyelets, yeah. And I tell you how I put these in. I think I've seen somebody else do this as well. I thought, oh, that's my idea. How dare you? I think somebody else has done that. Right. I don't think they wasn't watching me. Don't worry. It's not. It's that way around. So the bit that comes out goes in the top. So that goes in the top. If you have got a crocodile too, you're laughing. Oh dear, wrong way. Yep, that should be okay. Yeah, that's done that fine. So I'm going to have to use my crocodile too, after all. Not that way around. Here's here. Here's here. He hangs up on the wall. I just hope the thing don't fall off. That's all I'm worried about. Right, so that goes in there, and we're going to put this, which I could have made with a bigger, yeah, let's do that thing again. Where is it? Yeah, it goes in there like that. That's it. Oh, was it actually, I don't know if it's done it. Anyway, the crocodile 2 reaches further, that's what I'm thinking. And that's gone through there, but not through there. Oh, come on, go through there as well. You're supposed to. That's the idea. It might do. But obviously I should have made a hole with this. Never thought about that, did I? That's what my logic's like, if you don't know. I'm afraid it is. Right, so I'm going to get my crocodile 2, and it should be set all ready for these type of, where are we? No, it's not, no, what you've got to do is put it onto eyelets, which is at the end there. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make another hole in somewhere that wasn't there. Right, so I'm going to, I haven't done this for a while. Oh no, that's no. I'm not doing it at the right place, am I? Right, where is the, you're supposed to set it on that, aren't you? Do you know what, I haven't used this for ages. You know, I did a whole pocket thing using eyelets, and now I can't even do it. Yeah, is it there somewhere, is that right? Where is it? Is it that? I've done it. Yeah, it's because it's got paper in the way. That's, oh, it's not, it's alright, it's cut it out now. It should have done it. Yeah, that's done the majority anyway, I think. Or has it? No, it hasn't. Right, hold on. Looks like I'm going to need another eyelet. I can't do it. And if you could glue it on. Do you know what? I'm going to glue this on. I think you should be able to do it. Why not? I'm going to glue it on because I can't get it off, and I don't want to make another one. So all I'm doing is gluing around the edge. Not very professional, is it? I should have done them both like that. Yeah, I haven't done that for a while. Let's have a look at it. Let me have a look, see if I can tell you anything about it. Yeah, that's right. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, it's on the wrong setting. Oh, it's been turned. It should be this. It should be the silver disc. Oh, I might have been messing about one day with it, thinking why have I got it like that. There we go. Right, yes, it should have been that. That's why. It's the silver flying saucer, as I say. Yeah, silver flying saucer should have been. I should have checked. Okay, yeah. So I should have checked. So that's why it didn't work, but at least that should work now. Right, now we can fold it. Now we can glue it closed. Doesn't matter if you do this bit first, but obviously you don't want to glue it closed and then mess about trying to get it in. There we go, look, it's that should stay. I don't know which one to do now. So if it doesn't stay, I can always put a bit of what's the name over it. That should be right, shouldn't it? Oh, just. That's slightly over there. That should be slightly over there. Ignore that. You can do a better job and you can measure it actually. Right, so what you're going to do is, you need a bit, you don't need too much of this string. You'd use blue if you've got blue. I got blue. Do a slip knot like Julie did the other day. She did this. So it's like this. You go like that and make a knot. Obviously instead of tying it, you do, oops, just put your loop through there. End up with a knot like this. Doesn't matter how big you do, because you can make it smaller. Right, and that will slide whichever way you like. It won't, I don't think it'll do that. Oh, it will. Oh, it didn't do that a minute ago. Oh, ignore that. Right, so I'm going to put it over this, I think. This is my big one. Yay. Right, big one, you know what I mean? The one that's actually worked, that's the one. Hold on, which way am I going? Why isn't it working? Oh. Did I not do it right? Oh, that's it. It's working now. That's it, look. Here it goes. There you go, that's a slip knot. It's of some sort anyway. I hope it's a proper one. I don't know, I hope it is. You know, you probably know how to do it. I've forgotten how to do it. How many years ago have I done one of those? Right, I think I did one on the washing line though, not that long ago, so that's weird. Right, so that can go obviously around there. And around there and around here. Just got to be a bit more careful with that because it's only just glued into it. But that's that, and that can go in my journal. Where is it? Where's my journal gone? Let's put it down somewhere. Here it is. Yeah. So I'm going to put it that way around, I think. So it would go that way. I think it looked really good. And you can fill it up, you know, quite a lot actually. Let's undo it. I've got to find where, because look, there's lines here. And I can't see where the string is. That could confuse somebody, couldn't it? Yeah, let's confuse people. You probably, well, not people who can see properly, yeah. But it would certainly confuse somebody like me. There we go. So I'm going to put that sort of in the middle there. What I'm not going to do is make it into a pocket of any kind. I'm just going to glue it straight down. Could use obviously double-sided tape, or people call it score tape, whatever that means. I think it's the same thing. Oops. Right, so which way am I doing it? I'm doing it this way. What am I doing? I'm doing it this way, okay? I'll tell you why in a minute. Because you don't want things to fall out. You want things, it don't matter about them that way, but you don't want it to fall out if this is accidentally left open or anything like that. So that'll do. Okay, that's good. So then you could put, let's put this in here. This should fit. This is what I'm going to swap this. I'm going to send this as a swap when I get my partner. I don't know if it's I have no idea if it's any. I'm sure I've done something wrong there, because this woman says she was I'm collaging. I thought, well, I haven't done any collage on mine. Right, okay, it's supposed to be a vintage folio. Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah. Yeah, that's it. There we go, that's a bit awkward because I'm useless. There we go. Right, so that would now be perfect for that. It gives a nice, it takes up that gap a bit there. Yeah, I like that. You can also do, that makes it quite heavy actually. You can also do one for the bottom, for the other side as well. That's quite fun. So I'm just proving there that this will fit in a journal. Okay, that will fit in a journal. That's what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, so that's my 1920s vintage journal idea. It's got roses on. I thought roses are 1920s, but I've put me flower, me little May lady. Yeah, that's my character called May. There we go. So if you like that, I do hope you can see, because I'm over there somewhere, aren't I? Right, so that's going now, staying in my journal. Okay, because I've glued it in, so it's now in my cat journal. I can put cats on there, can't I? I could do a cat folio for this, couldn't I? Yay! So that's the one where I've done all this then. Yeah, which was fun, and I'm going to do. I might do something like that with cats as well, because it's really good. I thought I'd done it on video, but I can't find it anywhere, so perhaps I didn't. Anyway, that's that one. Do you want to have a go at the magnet one now? So I'm going to make a thing up the same as I made that. Okay, and then we're going to try and fix the magnets in. So it'll be the same until we get to the magnets. Okay. Right, so this is going to be the fun point, not part. I mean point. Fun part, not. Okay, yeah, it's a bit of a, it's very satisfying when it works, but hopefully it will. So my magnets are in here. Okay, it's going to get them. Oh, it always surprises me when that happens. I was thinking they're going to be in the bottom here. I don't know why. It's probably, yeah, the lid is metallic, isn't it? That's hilarious, isn't it? Right then. Right, so I should have some really thin paper somewhere. Yeah, here. Right, this is. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use such big circles though. Do we need big circles like this? See if I can find me 3/4 inch. Looking about half an hour in my red and black bag instead of my purple bag. Where that's not even the one. Just a minute. Oh, it is, honestly. I was looking for ages in my black bag instead of the purple bag, which I know where it is. So I'm not going to print any. This is, I've printed quite a thin piece of paper here. Okay, and I'm using some. How many do I need? I don't know. Just thinking I might need it to be bigger, but after all, we'll see. We'll see. I can soon cut some bigger circles, can't I? Right. So magnets. Okay, I don't know whether to put 2 or 3. I know that it will actually close. Let me get a. Right. It's the bone folder just to make it. Oh no, hold on a minute. What am I doing? I'm not even checking it's flush, am I? Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Right. So it should stay closed like, it should be flat like that. You want to put something bulky in this. You need to put the bulky thing in there first. Okay, so I was going to put this in. If you're doing magnets, you need to put that in first, because I was learning earlier on that you can't do it without putting something bulky in. Okay. So these magnets are tiny as well, so I would, if you're going to do that as well, I would put more than one. I would actually put something like 3 there. Yeah, 3 each one, yeah. Right, I'm going to try and do, should I try and do 2? If 2 doesn't work, I'm going to do 3, okay. Right, so here they are, like little tiny magnet. I think I've got 100, but I've obviously used a few. Oops, stay there. Right, so I'm going to get how many? 1, 2, 4-ish. Don't know if that's 4 yet. Yeah, that is 4, I think. Or is it 5? Right, okay. I'm going to keep them together, honest. This is what they're trying to do. You've got to keep them apart. Keep them together, because you know they stick together. Oh dear. Oh dear. What it's a bit of a palaver if you don't. Oh yeah, if you don't do that. Right. Okay. So let's have a look on my thing where I'm going to put them. Let's have a look. Are we going to have them? Yeah, there's plenty of room if I've got one of those. I'm not bothering to print them like this, but you can obviously. Right, those two should stick together. Why is it doing that? Looks like they're all right now. Right. So, right, what I'm going to use for this is this. Now, this is weird glue because I could not get that on. So I cut a bit off, and for some reason it's gone all the way through. So I don't know what the use of that is. So I'm going to take it off and hope the pin works. I really do hope the pin works because I could not get on with that at all. Okay, that should be. Hoping it will. Please work, glue. Right, okay, so leave that there a minute. So I'm going to try and do it where this meets here. Is that right? Would that be in the right place? Yeah, that'd be fine. Yes, that'd be fine. So I'm going to glue one there. So where that line meets that line, I'm putting one there. I'm trying to get that about right as well. What am I doing? Is it the little one or the big one? That'll be the little one on this side, will it? There, so that meets there. Yeah, and I'll show you how to check we're right. Okay, so I could have done. Oh no, you can't. Now leave it there like that. Which way around is it? Yeah, it is working. I thought it wasn't going to work for me. It's not much glue in it. So there's supposed to be. Right. So I'm going to try and keep that around the right way. Turn this upside down. Oh, honestly, it is fiddly. You got numb fingers, I think you'll have problems. Right, but hopefully you'll have somebody to help you if you've got problems. Or I did use, got these, okay, and that does actually, they do pick them up. They do actually pick them up as well. So right, so I'm going to put this one on as well. Hopefully it will stay around the right way. Okay, stay around the right way. Right, okay, I'm going to separate them. That goes down there. I'm going to put some glue on the spot. Come on dear, on the spot. Well done. That should glue there. I'm going to have to check it's right in a minute. Yeah. Right, so, and then, where's my other thing that I had earlier and I can't find it now. Oh, it's there. Right, so a pen that will stay wet. You want to put something like this. It doesn't matter because it's going to be covered up, so don't worry about that. Okay, so fold them down. How ingenious is that? Hey, I don't know if anybody else does this. Where is it? Where's the oh, where's the magnet marker? It's there. Oh, is it too far up there? Oh, I didn't expect it to be all the way up there, but it is. Perhaps I've done that too far down. Oh, perhaps I should have done it up there a bit more. Never mind, that'll be fine there. It's still on the paper, isn't it? Right, so hopefully these are the right way up. Put that on your marker there. Okay. Yeah, so perhaps if you want to just move it up there a bit. I did it wrong, haven't I? What am I like? Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you put it. So that will now glue on here as well. So you've got your marker there. You can see these markers. Let's see if I can get it on 2 a minute. It's very difficult to do this with this new setup. Right, where are we? There's the marker. Yeah, so it's there. So, oh, come on, glue. See me shaking because it's the sheer effort of trying to get that glue out. Like that should be the right way up. I mean, you can test them. I would put a piece of paper on top and test them or something. Right, okay, so then I've got those little things. It doesn't matter, you don't have to be in the middle. Although if you want them to be in the middle, you could fold it over, I suppose. But you don't have to be in the middle, you can be anywhere you like. As long as it's covered up. And if you've got kids or anything around, don't forget these magnets are tiny, don't let them, don't lose any. That's what I'm saying. Get a magnet on your magnets. Right, hopefully that's right. Oh dear, I just should have checked, shouldn't I really? That was actually the right. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these down and then I'm going to check. It should be right. I don't see why they won't. Because magnets do repel, don't forget. I'm just going to check. Yep, I believe that's correct. Man, it doesn't really seem very strong, does it? Might put another one in the middle yet. Right. Yeah, it doesn't seem very. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think you usually use them for those other type of closures, but I used one for my magnet in my journal that I sent off, and it was fine. I don't know what's up with these magnets at the moment. That's why I put in thin pieces of paper on there. Yeah, I printed a piece of paper that's really, it's like, I don't know, it seems thinner than, I've got, my thinnest seems to be 90 GSM, it seems thinner than that. It might be £20 paper or something, or whatever it is in, hopefully it's something like that. Now this, no, where's my bone? If I can find my bone fold, did I put it back? Oh, I did. Put that up. Put it away, I can't find it. I can't find things that's put away, you know. Yeah, well, that's not rebelling, is it? It better not be rebelling. I did do it right. It better not be. That one's definitely not. Right, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to turn this round. I'm going to have to check. I'm not going to, I don't really want to pull it off unless I have to. Right, let's just have a go. This doesn't seem, I kept that the right way. Didn't I keep that the right way up? It's in the right place. It's very confusing. Right, I think that must be wrong. Let me just try it on the other side. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it was actually rebel. This is so confusing, isn't it? It was there. You can tell where it was. And I made sure that was the right way around, didn't I? So let's put that upside down there. So I've now turned it over, so it should be correct now. I thought, why won't it close? Close. And obviously it wasn't. It's not its fault, it's me. As usual. There we go. Right, there you go. So I'm going to put that on there. Yeah, I just tried to not disturb the other bit. I still might put another one in the middle and get it right round, the right way round for a change. That's only thin paper, as I said, so it should be fine. There! It's because it was rebelling. Ooh, what's it like trying to rebel against my... Yeah, it's fine, but I still might do it. Shall we do another one? No, you don't need lot. Yeah, and so the only thing you would need, I mean, if you put something big in there now, you wouldn't... Oh, let's try to put these in. These are my... Are these my file? Oh no, I don't think these are one I made on video, are they? Are they? Oh, there could be a lot. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Put them in there. It should be fine. Yeah. There you go, lot. It's done it. Yeah, so it still works. Yeah, it does work. And so you can add more, I'm sure you could add more magnets if it didn't, or something like that. If it will not close, it's probably because it's repelling instead of attracting, which we hoped it would do. There we go. Right, I'm not sure whether I filmed it at the end, so I do hope so. I was trying to get it on. What I was doing is, I think I was showing you this really close up, wasn't I? Yeah, so you saw that really close up, and then I put the magnet on. I'm hoping you saw it, but if not, I'm going to just show you that, you know, at the end, and say thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, that would be absolutely amazing. Please subscribe to my channel too, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I will talk about when I use my papers, I will talk about Ko-fi and my papers on Ko-fi as well, but you can always go and have a look and see if you like them. Okay, there's sort of physical and then scanned and not digital stuff. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.